welcome. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I am running a little bit late. 8:11 on the East Coast. 11:11 for my, it's 11:11 on the East Coast, 8:11 for my West Coasters. Hi everyone, welcome. Hi Jan, hi John, hi Nancy, hi Katie. I know I saw a couple other people. Hi Scott. Glitchy, you made it. I thought I saw your name. I thought you were going to probably be asleep. Tila and Bert and Aisha, welcome everyone. Thank you all for being here. I'm really happy to have you all. I hope you don't mind that I am doing tarot again tonight. I've been a bit tired. I've had a lot of sessions lately, so doing the meditation and the healing tonight just wasn't in my energy field. So we're just going to do tarot. We're going to take it easy tonight. We're going to do it by the elements. So we'll do earth, air, fire, and water signs. We'll start with earth signs. So that is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And I'm going to run through the chat real quick. I was getting my little one to sleep, and then I had to cleanse my space, so I couldn't start until I did that. That's always very important for me. I can't ground my energy. I'll come on totally frazzled if I don't do that first. Namaste, dear ones. I am honored to be here with you all. We're honored to have you, Katie. What's up, Scott Murphy? Sending love, love, love to you as well, John Binney. Alright, I think I said hi to everyone. Good, I'm glad you like my tarot. Hi, Sundry Girl. Welcome, new name. Love having you here. Welcome. Zara! Yeah, definitely. The lives do take a lot of energy, so tonight I'm going to take it easy. We did have some energy come off the sun, so if you guys have been feeling that, we had some CME energy. I don't really know what it's going to hit us at because it hasn't registered yet, but I tend to feel it right as it happens. So for me, I started to feel it last night, sometime in the middle of the night, was when it got really intense for me, and it was like sharp, electrical, prickly sensations all over my body, and I was just like so uncomfortable. Oh. Jen, welcome. I'm glad you guys are all digging the tarot. I was a little worried. I was like, oh no, they're going to be mad I'm doing tarot again. I did it last week. Angelfish, please share the stream. We love you. You're here. I'm glad you're here. I was afraid you were going to fall asleep, Glitchy. Morgan, I'm glad you're here too. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Feel free to throw some big emoji signs in the chat if I missed you. Okay, so how's everybody feeling? Let me know if anybody let me know in the chat if anybody felt that last night. Some of you guys will probably feel it in a couple days. I've noticed that some people feel it like within a couple days, and some people feel it right after. Ray of Thoth, another new name. Welcome. Genevieve, I'm so happy you're here. Oh, did you get my tarot? I will have to check. I probably didn't. Just to be perfectly honest, I had a rough last few days, just energetically going through my own integrations. So definitely didn't check a lot of my messages, kind of had to take a break a little bit from everything and focus just on the appointments that I had already set. That way I could have enough energy to do those, you know, without only giving like half of myself and not overwhelming myself. So I have to sometimes set little limitations. Oh, hopefully I'm not skipping too much, it looks like. Hopefully it gets a little better. Looks like our, maybe my energy was getting too much. Tom! Juice from the Sky, aka Tom. What's up? What's up? What's up? Alright. Thank you. The Patreon link that Glitchy posted below is for anyone who's interested in doing like sessions with me on like a subscription based, or if you're interested in just like the Patreon only content, there is a 555 tier that you can join, and then you can do that. That gives you access to everything on the Patreon wall, and then the group healings, and then everything beyond that is really just one-on-one sessions. I like to do my healing, my hypnotherapy on more of like a where we're doing sessions over a period of time, you know, an hour to 2 hours each session, rather than going into like 4, 5, 6 hour sessions once a month. Or for some of you, it's just 1 hour session once a month. But basically, I like being able to work with you guys over a period of time, which is why I kind of do it through the Patreon, because that gives you the subscription kind of option where you can get the sessions for half price and still be able to build that kind of ongoing relationship through healing with me. Those of you that are Patreons in the chat, go ahead and throw a purple heart, and Patreon shout out to all of you that are here. I know there are a few of you that have. We've got Jan, Sue, Morgan, Soul Moon's Rising. Patreon shout out to the 3 of you so far that I see, and Katie and Chakra Bunny are all Patreons, and John Benny as well, my newest Patreon. And there's a few more of you that I'm sure will pop in throughout the live. So grateful to have you all. So lovely to share this space. I can feel us in this now. It's so big. That's beautiful. Me and Lily got woke before dawn big time. Okay, so you were feeling it too. Been feeling drained today? Yeah, Jen, I laid down for about an hour after dinner, just to try to recharge my batteries before this live. Ray is great, Faery. Feeling amazing. Scott's getting the high end of that energy boost. You had a migraine all day yesterday, John Benny? I had one a couple days ago. I guess it was like 4 days ago. Hi Ray, welcome. Is there a Ray here that I'm missing? Or is that... Oh yeah, Ray of Thoth. Okay. Yeah, that's the Ray. I was like, I know that's a new name. I'm really good at seeing new names. Shifting Consciousness, another new name. Hi, Faery and John Benny popping in to say hi. Been a while, not so fancy Nancy. Oh, that's who you are. You changed your name. That's right, you did change your name. Not so fancy Nancy. So many beautiful sovereign souls here. Thank you for being here, Ray. Welcome. Slept half the day and then woke at dawn. Yeah. Definitely on days like today, if you feel like you need to rest, that's always a good thing to do. It helps with the integration of the energy. If you're pushing your body to a state where it's like having to work more than it needs to just to like get through, it's working against itself. You're not integrating the energy, and you're probably taking on other people's energy because you're not grounded. You're feeling extra tired and probably eating foods that aren't so healthy for you, because we tend to do that when we get tired and grumpy and lazy. We turn to the things that we're not supposed to do. Yeah. Energy all over the place. Was difficult to find balance. Thank you. Yes. I definitely had to do some breath work and grounding, like massively, just to release some of that kind of dense feeling I had in my hips that was kind of throwing me off balance. You know, when you feel like you're walking sideways. Hey Dorothy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, being a patron is awesome. There's lots of perks to it. Trust me, it's worth every penny. Because you get more than just the one-on-one sessions. Yes. And I'm not your typical hypnotherapist. I do each session custom, individual per person. Yeah, don't forget to thumb up the video, everyone. So, I'm just going to start in on it since I've been talking for about 11 minutes. That's funny because my first card is 11:56. 11:11. Oh my god, I just looked at the clock at 11:11. That's awesome synchronicity. So, Earth signs, 11 is a big number for you right now. There's definitely an initiation happening for you. This is building new realities for you through your awareness, and this initiation is as you become aware of your abilities as a very powerful manifestor and creator. You see where you maybe in the past had been manifesting through belief systems that you had maybe carried on from another person, whether it was a parent or somebody you saw that went through something, and then you took on a belief system because of what you saw through their experience. And you were manifesting an autopilot and carrying that into your present reality. And as you have an awareness and go through this initiation process, awaken to your ability as a powerful manifestor and creator, you no longer have to kind of take on other people's belief systems and structures because you can see them. And this is that initiation that I was talking about. And as you perceive your reality differently than you did in the past, you're able to create new future potentialities through that awareness, through that understanding, through that knowing of maybe perhaps an experience that comes into your reality, and you're like, wait, I don't think I want to experience this anymore. What is this connected to? And you can maybe think, oh, well, this is a fear that I've had because I saw my mom go through this fear. Or I saw my mom go through this experience, so I took on this fear and I built a belief system around this. And because of that fear, because of that belief system, I've had parallel experiences to that in my reality over and over and over. And I don't want to have that anymore. So as you have that awareness, you can be like, okay, what's a different reality I can have from that? And you can take the experience as it resurfaces back into your reality, because everything comes back around again. And when you are faced with the decision to maybe fall back into an old belief system or move into your new structured system that you create for yourself, you open up that new timeline, that new reality, and those new potentialities that are of more alignment and higher vibration to your soul, because they aren't somebody else's thing. They're something that you created all your own. A template that you design through your evolution of your soul growth. So if you can see this card here, I'm going to have to turn off the light. There we go. And pull that up so I can see what I'm doing. So if you can see the card here, this is what I'm talking about. So this is you moving forward very powerfully. This is you connecting with your higher self and allowing that to assist you, in driving you forward. And you see a lot of that indigo blue and kind of purplish color. This is you gaining a lot of clarity and understanding through the crown, third eye opening, and you have that golden white light coming in. Okay, and then this is like, I don't know, looks a little bit reddish, this planet up here. So that makes me think of maybe like that more aggressive Mars energy. So be aware of perhaps that movement forward, and don't make decisions that are rash or based on maybe an old belief system. So if you feel yourself aggressively moving in forward in a way that is not in alignment with maybe the highest good of all. I guess that's maybe one thing I'm feeling to be aware of. Okay, Earth signs is so what I'm getting is there is going to be maybe potentially something connected to lack, loss, or belief systems around money centered in lack and loss. And as fear is triggered, this could bring some kind of aggressive maneuvering that could maybe not be in alignment with your highest good. So just pay attention to what you're feeling when you're creating these new realities for yourself. Make sure you're manifesting with a good intention, and hold on, I'm just like kind of tuning into what my mind is chattering at me. Pay attention to aggressive behavior. That's what I keep hearing in my head, but I'm trying to figure out why. So I'm going to think on that. I'm going to pull some more cards. Maybe it'll clarify for me. And I'm going to look at the chat so I don't get too far behind. So definitely needed to rest. Yeah, the phone will trigger dizziness. That blue light doesn't help. Hypnotherapy, is that like QHHT? Very cool. I've looked into it a little bit. It's amazing, powerful stuff, spiritual healing, and getting to those ethereal wounds is so important for what you do. Yes, I can definitely say it's very similar to QHHT. I definitely have developed my own method based around multiple types of hypnotherapy, including QHHT, Ericksonian methods, just other. I've integrated multiple types of hypnotherapy as I've taken multiple types of courses and kind of created my own style. So I don't really have a name for it beyond just calling it hypnotherapy. But, you know, not like your typical hypnotherapist. Patricia Julie Burke, welcome. Thank you for being here. And welcome back. I've had 2 hypnotherapy sessions so far. Yes, Jan Sue's had 2. And many more in the future. Hi, everybody from Boston. Emoji King, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Ray of Thought. That is Chakra Bunny. I can thank you for that connection. That's how I found your channel. It was the teabag video because of the reading the other day. I'm sure you guys can share the story. The sessions were amazing and changed my life. Oh, Glitch, if you want to put below the link, if you're still here, for my other channel, Ray of Thoth, you can check out my other channel, my hypnotherapy channel, and you can see some of the live sessions that I've done recently that I shared. So, Earth signs, the Hunter with 27. So 27 and 11 are 2 big number of synchronicities. There's another thing that I've also noticed here that is very powerful to me, that is the color brown, which is very grounding, and Earth signs are very grounded. And so maybe that's going to help with any kind of aggression that comes in the very near future, to help you kind of maybe take a breath first and think about the trigger, why is it there, and allow your understanding and awareness of maybe where it's coming from to help you move beyond that trigger and move you into a better path progression that's going to allow you to use those really powerful instincts, maybe more primal instincts because of that earth energy, to allow you to come up with really creative ideas. Um, there is some like aqua blue energy in this card with the bear, which to me is kind of a very mother goddess energy. So you could be really tapping into that Mother Earth energy as you move forward into this higher awareness of just everything around you, your environment. You may even have a sense of nostalgia when it comes to looking around you, whether this is nature, plants, just your surroundings, and seeing them in a new light, seeing them in a new beauty. Of course, as I talk about Mother Gaia, I get the Pachamama card. So that's just confirmation that that connection is definitely deepening for you. I got the eagle. It did come out in reverse, so maybe there's some of you that are kind of afraid to spread your wings and fly. And this could be connected to some kind of a fear rooted in an old belief system that you need to let go. So be aware of opportunities that come into your reality in the very near future that give you to maybe the chance to express yourself in a way that you hadn't been able to in the past. And be aware of any fears that maybe come forward during that. And know that this is giving you an opportunity to transcend whatever maybe have been holding you back, keeping you feeling bound or stuck, or maybe even caged in a way. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, you guys are talking really fast. Fairy faced. I need this shirt. Oh, fairy faced. Oh, that would be a cute shirt. I bet Glitchy could come up with a good design. Hugs, Vives. Are you leaving? Did I miss you? I'm pretty sure you were my, you're an earth sign, right? Who'd you miss? Okay. Who's an earth sign? So earth signs are Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So we're still in earth signs. I'm only doing the elements, that way I could go a little more in detail with the reading today. Beautiful. All right, so before I get too lost in the chat, I know I'm a little bit behind on the chat, guys, so I apologize ahead of time. So for earth signs, I got the 2 of water with the 8 of water and the ego in reverse. So this tells me that some of you earth signs are where you maybe had felt trapped in the past. This is allowing you to move on and search for something a little bit more meaningful, something more emotionally fulfilling for your heart. This is allowing you to also open up to a relationship, potentially something that was in conflict before. And as you move out of maybe the feeling of being trapped, or perhaps in a victim state of mind, as you move out of that energy, you're able to find a resolution to whatever conflict you were in. And because of that, you're able to build a very powerful relationship, whatever that is. It grows stronger, more emotionally connected, more emotionally fulfilling. And this is first with you getting over, this is an ego death. This could even come after a dark night of the soul. This is after you start seeing where maybe there was some imbalances in your life and you really find that balance. This is maybe after you saw the need for some kind of a compromise to come in, and as you kind of made that compromise or some kind of a cooperation, to some relationship or experience that you were having where there was an imbalance or some kind of a chaotic energy. This could have created a tower moment, an ego death, a dark night of the soul, but ultimately got you out of a situation where you maybe felt trapped, stuck, maybe even stuck in constant negative thought streams, and you were able to move on to something more meaningful and emotionally fulfilling, and through your own healing, you're healing whatever relationship maybe fell out of balance, and or perhaps bringing in something very love-based, moving out of trauma-based relationships. So this is something very positive for you, earth signs. So I'm going to pull from another deck here. Oh, my legs are going numb on me. So I got to shift around. Okay. So, while I'm tuning into my deck, I'm going to check over the chat. Thank you, Glitchy, for putting that link in the chat for me. And Faye had predicted for me a message on the tea bag in her last tarot live. Yes, that's exactly what drew us to the video. That card, I think, is in this deck. It's my messenger's card. That would be funny if it came out again. Pee over the jellyfish. Oh my gosh. Hi, Hannah Mori. Welcome. Phi Harmonics. Wow. Ooh, wow, thanks. Welcome. Sorry, I was like reading your comment and starting to talk at the same time. She's shifty. Shift consciousness, come by and say hi. We all miss you. Shifting consciousness. Not so fancy Nancy. Oh baby, stand by me. I love you, Genevieve. Alright, hopefully I'm not missing anything too important. If I did, just go ahead and, yes, Dark Night of the Soul, 13 months. Well, that means you have some beautiful stuff coming in for you, Sundry Girl. Positive resolutions, always a good sign. The opportunity to really spread your wings and fly. Perhaps even opportunities to do some earth-based work. This could be, environmentalist work, or just working with the earth energy in some way, healing with Gaia energy work in some form. There's a lot of really beautiful energy for you, earth signs. We're going to see what else this deck has to say, and then we'll move on to the next group. Yeah, it's never easy. Woods, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, hello. Okay, so that is just so interesting how we get this card. 16 in reverse with the cut in the ruins. Okay, so we got the eagle in reverse, 16 in reverse, and that was like feeling bound, stuck, trapped, with 15 and ego in reverse. Okay, so a lot of you earth signs, and I'm feeling this is connected a lot to speaking your truth too, are getting out of feeling stuck, trapped in situations that were not serving your highest good. And this is going to allow you to be able to open up and communicate and express yourself in ways that are more authentic to you. Perhaps whatever relationship you were in, you were having to wear a mask in order to feel comfortable in that relationship, and so this was like a false sense of reality that you were participating in. And as you become aware of that, you get yourself unbound from these situations, you get yourself out of being stuck, you're able to finally spread your wings and fly. And this comes after, a dark night of the soul, getting out of ego, the ego identity telling us that we have to stay in situations for the sake of other people. Okay? So, chakra's like going off right now, so this is really a lot connected to your throat, guys. So, open those throat chakras and views of the ego. this is a lot connected to that ego mind. Get into a more authentic version of yourself. All right, Earth signs, stop trying to be what everybody else wants you to be, and be who you want to be. All right, and this is this is so connected to a more authentic version of yourself. I'm gonna need to get a drink of water because I am like needing it right now. Give me 1 second. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. So, Earth signs, that's a big sign that y'all need to do a little bit of throat chakra work, alright? So, phew. So, Earth, let's do air signs next. And then we'll do fire and water signs. I'm sorry, you are... Actually, no, because we have Zara, and she's probably going to go to sleep, and you're a water sign. So let's do water signs next, and then we'll do air, and we'll, I don't know. Let me know in the chat what your signs are, and we'll do whoever's the most in the chat. We'll do water next, and then whoever is the most of the elements. Throw your elements in the chat. Throw an emoji for your element. We'll do that one next. I thought I saw a new name. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta go back up. Purple Haze. Sea Star of 30 plus years. Angel Minutes. Going to lay down and listen. This reading is affecting my dizziness. Oh, I'm so sorry, sis. Snow Leopard is the name of mine right now. Oh, you guys. Nice. Witch Moon 73. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Sing. Yeah. I felt better once I took a drink of water. But yeah, definitely when my throat starts acting up in the middle of a reading, that means that there's something going on with the throat chakra. Okay, so fire. We have lots of fire. Okay, so I'll do water and then fire. Perfect. Burning up that chat. I can't believe how much fire we have. That's amazing. That's awesome. Oh, you reading the... Yeah, I can totally see that. I used to have to do the red filter on my screen for a really long time because it gave me really bad migraines. For some reason, it hasn't been so bad lately. That was like pre-awakening. It was really bad. Perfect. So we'll do fire next. Sarah! I thought I saw you pop in here. Perfect timing. I'm just about to start water. And then Glitchy, don't fall asleep. I'm doing fire next. Perfect. Okay, so Pisces girls. Alright. Let me make sure we're not all messed up here. Okay. So water signs. So this is Scorpio, Pisces, and Scorpio, Pisces. Who's my other water sign? Cancer. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Sorry. My brain for a second. You're a fishy witch moon. Love it. Fire harmonics, you're fire. Nice. Glitch, please meet Dorothy. An orange we eat and an orange you mix them together. What do you get? Orange or orange? Oh, kids. I don't know, and runs off. Orange is a sink. Big synchronicity. Those of you that know. Alright. Katie! I thought you might have left. I know it's late for you. I can either be a tenacious mermaid or a lazy fish. It depends. Aww. Me all sappy, feeling me peeps. I love it. We can be sappy here. Sappy's good. Pisces, Sun, Venus, Mercury, Scorpio riser. I am Scorpio rising, Scorpio Venus. My Pluto's in Scorpio. I got lots of Scorpio in my chart. Pretty funny. I guess we're doing air last. I'm sorry, Hanway. I know you're hella Libra. Aries is Jansu. Yeah, sorry, Scott. You're a Libra too, huh? I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, this deck doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, so water signs. We're gonna have to start with a different deck because that deck doesn't like you right now for some reason. All right, water signs. What do I got for water signs messages? What's our energy looking like right now? Yes, I'm a Libra too, so I don't mind doing it last. Libra Sun. Libra Sun, Leo Moon, Scorpio Rising. And then my Mars is Cap, Venus is Scorpio, Jupiter in Pisces. Saturn is in Sagittarius. I probably can remember my whole birth chart. I just have to like picture it inside my mind. But yeah, I'm not gonna go over it. That's one of the cool things about my memory is I remember things by picturing it in my mind, and I can kind of like see it like in hindsight. That's how I used to pass all like my tests. I would sit there and just stare at like the diagram, like when we do like anatomy or whatever, of like the dissection of the animals and like science or biology or whatever those classes were. I remember I would just stare at the diagrams and like memorize where everything was and the words, and then I would just kind of like picture it inside my mind and just fill in the answers. Half the time I didn't really actually know the answers. I just like could remember them. I still kind of have that a little bit. It was a lot stronger when I was a kid or a teenager, yeah. In high school, it got me through many a test. I would ace all my tests. Aquarius is a air sign. Libra midheaven. Not sure what it means for me yet. Oh, my midheaven is Leo. Midheaven is like connected to your career, your like the way that you kind of find your success in life. It could also be connected to like your life goals and your life mission. Alright, let's move to a different deck. So, water signs, there's definitely a closing out of some kind of a cycle happening for you. And you could be writing about this, or finalizing a cycle through writing, maybe manifesting a new reality for yourself through writing. And this is maybe getting you out of an old program that kept you stuck, kept you in an old structure, an old timeline, something that wasn't serving you. Now you're able to move up into a higher space, a higher plane. You're able to kind of tap into something more abundant with the King of Roses. There's also stairs here, so that tells me like there's growth, there's climbing, there's ascension involved. The archways here show me different potential timelines that you could go through. These are all these different timelines you could experience as you move up. All these flowers are really bloomed, so that tells me that as you close out that cycle, that you're opening up to something more abundant, and there's multiple opportunities, multiple timelines you can step into, and all of these are abundant timelines. So a lot of you water signs that are journaling, that's helping you maybe become aware of a repeating pattern that wasn't serving you, or repeating something in your reality that you no longer wanted to experience as a manifestation. So you started manifesting something new for yourself, and this is having a lot to do with writing. I'm feeling like this is something very connected to writing. King of Roses, boom, sink. And the Three of Fire, there's my confirmation here. Here, I gotta flip this up so I can see. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that is my abundance card. Things are looking very good. So right now, it's time to have patience with yourself if you're not seeing that abundance. It is coming in for you. You can even start looking into the future and manifesting different potentials for yourself. You don't always have to know the in-between. You just have to look at something that you maybe want to experience and see yourself there experiencing that. You don't have to, like, manifest something and then instantly go into a state of fear that you're not going to experience that. Just manifest something completely wild, something that you thought you could not experience. Just go ahead and put yourself there. Experience it. Feel yourself there. Allow yourself to be in a space that you maybe didn't feel yourself able to go. And that's going to open up new realities as you create those new realities for you to step into. And this could be connected, like write those potentialities. As wild as you want to make them. You know, you want to be president, you want to be famous, you want to you know, travel the world. It doesn't matter. There is no limitations. I want you, water signs, all of you, that's your homework. Write something down completely outrageous that you thought that you could never achieve that you want. I want you to write that down, and then I want you to see yourself experiencing that. I want you to open up that potentiality for yourself. And I want you to you don't have to see how you get there. I just want to see, I want you to see yourself there. That's all you have to do. You don't have to know how it happened, how you got there. And you don't have to use logic or reasoning to get yourself there. I just want you to visualize yourself there for the sake of it. I want you to create that potentiality for yourself. Zara, journaling has been helping me so much. Even if it's a video journal, I ramble. And I make that I don't post, just getting it out rather than sitting in the energy or the thoughts. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's how I started my YouTube channel. I started just talking into my phone as like a journal. And it was like literally almost like it's very much like I talk to you guys. So I guess I was just preparing myself to start a YouTube channel without realizing it in that time. You have been journaling. Good, Zara. I was thinking about you in my head. Starseed Academy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, journal entries with quartz placed on top overnight magic. Indeed, because that will amplify those manifestations. Clear quartz amplifies everything. And, you know, if you connect with a specific direction, like specific cardinal direction, perhaps like your ruling direction, you can place your journal and the clear quartz towards that direction, connecting with that energy and just giving it love and gratitude and thanking it for amplifying your manifestation. John, which element are you? Yes, which element are you, John? I believe you gave me his birth chart information and I never finished it. So many of you guys, I have like started your charts but never finished them. I'm so sorry. Water getting monies? Yeah, water's bringing in that abundance. Water is manifesting their abundance. Ooh, I didn't even realize this. This card did fall out and I hadn't even looked at it. So water signs, the Lovers. So this is intimate relationships. This could be your internal relationship as well, your internal divine feminine and divine masculine coming into that beautiful balance. And this could be what brings you into that more abundant frequency, that more abundant energy, getting you out of a cycle where you were maybe in more one frequency or the other, versus having that beautiful balance of divine masculine and feminine energies. And then for some of you that have already found that internal balance, are bringing in an external experience, something very heartfelt, something very beautiful. This could even be like a twin flame or a divine counterpart. Let's see if I can, I gotta pull up my thing again so I can see, so you guys can see the card. And a lot of you could be connecting with Archangel Raphael as he's assisting you water signs right now, opening your heart and finding that beautiful balance of inner masculine and feminine in order to have maybe an external experience if that's what you desire. I almost forgot. I keep pulling the Wheel of Fortune like once a month or more. Ooh, something exciting. Something exciting is coming in for you because you're closing out something. Marty, my heart, Bella Rose loves you. Beautiful. Yes, I'm doing water now. Yes. Angel of Eternity, welcome. It's been a while. I'm glad you're here. Aquarius tricks you with that aqua in it. I remember thinking it was water too before I learned. My kids were air signs. No wonder my wife has to ground us 3 air signs. Oh, she does a great job. That is incredible. I have some Gothic red over here for you, Genevieve. Beautiful sundream. Manifesting a ride in a spaceship. Ooh, that's exciting. All right. So I just don't want to get too far behind on these chats. So I am going to pull from this deck and see if it has any messages for the water signs, and we'll go on to fire. Both strategies I might have forever, but that would make sense besides our past life together. Coyote. So, oh, there's another 12. Look at that. Water signs. That is just confirmation. This is also, the coyote is very clever and can find... Marty! Welcome! So the coyote is very, very clever and can find new ideas and new ways to get out of situations. They're very intelligent. They work behind the scenes. The coyote to me is a lot working in the unconscious, the subconscious. So this is rewriting those subconscious programs, spending time within. And you could even have, some of you could even have coyotes as a spirit guide. So some of you water signs could be seeing a lot of coyotes or having coyotes as a spirit sign. These 3 cards came out. And so that's interesting that we're doing water signs, and I got 61 with the water, okay? The giveaway with 23, which is 5, so that is shifting, which we were talking about earlier with the jaguar. And so to me that's also changed. There's shifting, there's also stuff going on behind the scenes. Jaguars are very sneaky, but they're also very smart, very clever. So some of you maybe even are sacrificing some things in your life that were holding you back, keeping you stuck in old timelines, and as you release that stuff, it shifts you into a more positive, emotionally fulfilling trajectory, timeline, experience, tapping into that beautiful divine feminine energy. So some of you are working a lot with that divine feminine energy, and opening that up, allowing it to connect with you and cleanse you and clear and remove blockages that maybe had been there before. Seeing them for what they were, and with just the awareness of them, being able to release them from your body. I notice whenever I get bags up with my emotions, my pineal gland starts to break out. You know, that's interesting. I get that sometimes too. A lot of like pressure in, like when I'm getting the activations in my pineal and stuff, I'll notice like extra congestion, but also like the bags under my eyes get bigger. I don't know if any of you guys notice that when you get the pineal activations, it's almost like extra fluid in your head. I might have read your comment wrong though too. That's just get bags up with emotions. Or yeah, I do get breakouts too on my forehead when I get extra emotional. Me knew tonight was important, dude. Me knew. Oh, you're welcome, Ray of Thoth. Morgan, we were just talking about coyotes. Nice. Good. That's a good sync. Have to look in-depth descriptions for each element and see what resonates most with me, just to be sure. Yes, definitely. I always resonated a lot with fire and didn't realize that I was an air sign for a long time because I didn't really know anything about astrology, but then I realized that I had a lot of fire in my chart, and then fire being my moon sign and in my north node was probably why I resonated with that frequency so much. Magdalene. Yeah, right. Coyote spider medicine. For sure, man. You anywhere near Gillette? Deprogram, yes, they are in my Christmas vlog. Wolf, coyote, something howling. Yeah. Scotty, I see us collaborating in the future. Yes. Bad coyote spider barking. Love and light to all of you. Are you going to bed, Sarah? I'm sure it's probably pretty late. What is the description of Earth, Janice? Hi, Raider! Glad you're here. Yes, I said release. I think I did. I can't remember what I said. I already forgot. I'm so bad. Okay, fire signs. Throw your fire signs in the chat. Your entire last message was stuff we discussed earlier, Marty and I. We were both freaking out listening to you. Kept saying everything we discussed. Massive syncs. That's incredible. Yes, I love that. And of course, 1616 average watch time. That's a great synchronicity for me. Faye, can we show Faye some love, you guys? Yes, don't forget to like the video. I love it when you like my videos. It makes me happy. I always get it in the morning, Genevieve. Oh, yeah, the drip from the pineal gland. Oh dude, just today, I swear I've been getting lots of the pineal gland activations just because, like, a couple times when I was laying down, I had to, like, open my eyes just to make sure they were closed because it was hard to tell if I was just, like, seeing, like, you know, like, it was hard to tell because I had my blanket over my head, so it was like I was seeing the colors and all of the swirling, and you know how it's like has like the little different, I don't know, I guess you could. Oh, you woke up just in time. I just started doing fire signs. Of course you just woke up. That must be why I started to sweat too. I'm like, I was just about to go crack my window. Like, whew, got really hot for a second, but now I know why. Alright, so fire signs. Let's see what we got going for you. Oh. Alright, I'm really hot. I gotta take off my sweater. Sorry, guys. Of course, I just start doing fire signs and I just like immediately start burning up. I expect nothing less. Okay. Yep, I know, right? Okay. Perfect. What do we got for fire signs? Well, this has been, oh, sorry, a synchronicity lately. 42, the Rainmaker. So, the Rainmaker is also my manifestation card. So, one of the things that I think of when I see that card is like the shamans that would go out and do rain dances to manifest the rain. So, one of the ways that is very powerful when we manifest is through feeling. So what they would do, these shamans, is they would go out and dance in the rain, and they would feel the raindrops on their skin. They would feel as if they were out in the rain themselves, dancing in the rain, and feel it as if it was actually happening. And through that feeling was where they would manifest that experience, that the rain falling on their skin. So, fire signs, this is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire signs, you are doing some very powerful manifestation right now, and you're doing it through your feeling, okay? And 42 is also connected to that Jupiter-Saturn conjunction we just had. So, a lot of you could have had significant activations that happened after that, and so you're going through a transition now from that, and this is through a new perception, a new awareness of maybe how you were manifesting, possibly in a state of lack in the past, or possibly from your mind, from your logic, from your ego. And now as you have that awareness, that understanding, you're able to manifest more from your feeling and bring in more powerful things with the sun. The sun is all about abundance, bringing in that abundance. And I got the Witness in reverse, so some of you are needing to speak about your experiences and share them in order to bring in that abundance, okay? And this is connected to that manifestation. As you learn how to manifest through your feeling, you can also teach other people who are possibly manifesting more in the state of lack through their mind, through their ego versus through their feeling. And a lot of people learn through watching us experience ourselves, our life, our reality. So as you speak about your experience and how maybe manifesting through your feeling has worked for you, you can teach other people to manifest more through their feeling and less through their ego, logic, and maybe from a state of lack that was keeping them stuck in lower timelines, lower vibrations, and lower cycles. A lot of you fire signs are also waking up to your soul missions. These are divine missions as keepers, earth keepers. These are, a lot of you guys were here in the very beginning. So you have special codes and activations and connections to Earth, to Gaia, to the mission, to this ascension cycle, to just the time that we're in right now as humanity is going through an evolution, ascension of their consciousness, basically perceiving their realities as more than just the third dimension. Very spot on. Sag rising, witch moon, nice. I call it when me wings is growing, Ray. When that happens, it's really pulling at me today. That part of my back. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Me too. Nice. Purple heart. Purple heart crew. What is the pain in the middle back, upperish, bottom, shoulder blades? Anyone, any site, tightness, stiff. Noticing energy, was starting to do breathing, aware of what Faery was saying. Happens before. So that is connected to the unconscious aspects of your heart chakra. So as you're remembering past lives, and how maybe different past lives or past life karma or situations, quantum entanglements are reflecting into your reality. You're releasing energy from that unconscious part of your heart chakra. So this can be tension, this can be felt as tension, pain, weird sensations, cold sensations in the back as those energies are trying to release and move and purge themselves from that heart chakra. Doing breath work is one of the #1 things you can help to get that energy to move out quicker and more abundantly, like, so it doesn't kind of get stuck there and weigh you down and like cause chest pains or anything like that, or pain in your back. Also toning, so resonating at frequencies that are great with the heart chakra. I have the heart chakra bowls on right now. That's what's playing in the background, so that could be working with your heart chakra on an unconscious level just because of the frequency and helping clear some of that energy. So that could be part of why you're feeling that as well. Know thyself, full speed ahead. Yes. Love that interpretation. Thank you everyone for the insight. Resonates with my inner feeling as well. And fire signs, of course, we get the fire card for you. Isn't that funny? We got the water card for the water signs. We get the fire card for the fire signs. So fire signs, you're really giving the opportunity to move forward in your divine mission as an earth keeper. This is moving forward through physical body activations. You may even be tapping into abilities that you didn't know you had before. This is also Kundalini activation, so a lot of you could be having psychic abilities through those Kundalini activations. You could be having visions, claircognizance, so very strong knowings, strong intuitions. Your synchronicities could be picking up immensely. And you could also be given new opportunities that are moving you forward at a very fast pace. So be aware of that, and know that you are manifesting all of this. This is you working through your higher self, basically allowing your higher self to work through you. That's really powerful. Fire signs, you're killing it right now. All right. Crazy surrounded by fire signs, wife and daughter, both siblings, mom, and all of your 3 closest friends. Dang, surrounded by fire. Tingling head to toe. Nice. It was when you were talking about the fire making you hot. Thank you, Resonance. Beautiful. So, fire signs, as you're manifesting and bringing in these new abundant opportunities, as I was talking about manifesting, I want you guys to see this. Sorry, I gotta pull this up so we can all see, or so I can see that I'm getting it in the camera. So we've got 2 more 8s here. Oh, so that's just confirmation that you guys are doing very powerful manifestation through this heart chakra healing. Here with the 8, working with Archangel Raphael and connecting with your soul family, your community. And this is very emotionally fulfilling, soul-based work, movement forward, abundance. These are divine connections with loved ones, soul family. Woo. And can you see that? You're definitely moving forward, okay? You're on the right track. You're setting up your course. There's really big things coming forward and for you in the future. So if you're feeling stuck at all, oh, interesting. Here's that card. 2 of Roses. Pay attention to any messages that are coming in for you. Fire signs. And this is even messages through T. Chakra Bunny, you still here? I know you're a fire sign. So, you know how I said, how interesting would it be if that card came out again in the chat? Of course, it comes out during fire signs, and we've got Chakra Bunny the Leo. This is the card we were talking about, by the way, Ray. 2 of Roses. So this is which is actually goes really well with this card, the Witness in reverse. So as you start speaking about your experiences, you are a messenger of the divine, okay? You're able to kind of speak about your divine interface with your higher self, your experiences, your evolution, your soul growth, and through people seeing that you experience that, they can also experience that for themselves because they see that it's possible. What they call a way shower, basically. You know, you show them the way, how to get there, setting the course up for them so that they can find their way too. Can't feel anything from the shoulders up. Love the interpretation. Got that one already. And the feeling of I'm taller with the glow light behind us in the dark for almost 6 months. Dorothy visit upgraded me epically. Interesting. Yes, thank you. I've been really enjoying the frequency music you have on. So the frequency music, actually, I think I still have the information from last week's chat, so I'll have to change it after the live is over. It's just 432 hertz Tibetan bowls, heart chakra frequency. Excuse me. Zen Life Relax. I'll throw the link in the chat once it's over. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Clearing that energy. Okay. So let's move on to air signs. Because I know y'all have been waiting so patiently. Okay. Actually, I don't think I pulled any angel cards for fire signs. So I'm going to pull a couple cards from this deck for fire, and then I'll move on to air. Okay. So, just any messages from... Oh, yep, definitely. So, fire signs... Pay attention to your intuition. There are important insights coming in. Don't doubt yourself because some of you might be doubting some of those messages. These insights are going to help move you forward into whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. This is going to come with a lot of self-discipline with the Chariot. Don't give up. You're almost there. You have planted the seeds. You've put yourself in alignment for your manifestations. Now you just need to... make sure that you don't fall back into any kind of old fear-based systems, old structures, belief systems that were not serving you. So if those echo into your reality again, just be aware of them, release them with love, and go ahead and move yourself into that higher timeline with the Chariot, okay? So that was for fire signs. So now we're doing air signs, last but definitely not least. I love you all so much. Okay. No wonder those heart chakra pulls pulled me into this live. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. I use it probably the most in my background music. It's like my go-to because it helps me tune in and channel. I typically... work with the heart a lot for discernment, so it helps me open and expand that portal, but then also it has this kind of water sounds in the background, and that's super relaxing for me, so that helps me kind of tune out the extra noise and find kind of that center space, so that, like when I'm reading tarot and stuff like that, that way I don't get too, like, squirrely. So yeah, you'll notice a lot of times on my live streams, especially the ones that I channel, that I'll have this in the background. It's kind of my go-to. One of the most interesting things I've realized through all of this, I must have missed something. Dorotha Woods. I realized today I'm supposed to be a teacher. I am a teacher. I'm becoming an amazing teacher. True action every day, and I didn't even know it. That's beautiful. I love the way that you worded that too. Like, that's powerful. What are the descriptions of sun, moon, and rising? I've heard the terms but haven't gone into the details. So your sun is like a part of your personality, your identity. It also represents a more masculine part of your being and your personality, your ego. The moon is more of your subconscious, your feminine aspect. It's also connected more to like your past life energy, kind of like who you were in past lives, more overall. And then your rising is also an aspect of your personality, but more of who you're trying to become, energies that you're working for. That sun, for me, I've noticed being a Libra definitely also has a lot to do with my personality, but more things that I'm kind of overcoming that, because I have Libra in my South Node, so I feel like it's like finding that balance was something that I struggled with in past life, so I made it a dominant energy as my sun and as a masculine energy to find that balance in this incarnation. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense. I'm not an astrologer, so I can't really totally fully give you a good answer, but I have learned a little bit about astrology. I do like starseed astrology. I know like your sun in starseed astrology is definitely connected to your Godhead energy, like kind of where you come from as an origin. So like my sun is in Spica. Spica is a prominent origin for me as a planet. Please let me know if you see John. I definitely know I'm going somewhere. Yes, I love the bulls. I want to get a set eventually. Oh, me too. That's definitely something that I am manifesting for myself as part of my healing practice is some sound bowls, because sound therapy is something that is huge for me. The best part is I work with my cousin and she tells everyone I'm the weird one in my family. Okay, this deck is not liking the air signs, so let's go to this one. Arcturian and Lyran. Yes, you are, Hannah Mori. So, Libra is also connected to Arcturus. Arcturus and Spica are right next to each other. So I have Arcturus in my South Node and Spica in my Sun. Spica also has heavy ties to Atlantis, so those of you with like heavy Spica origins also have life in Atlantean timelines. We all have different parallel selves in different timelines, so I can't say one timeline is of the other, but yeah, there's definitely a connection to Spica, Arcturus, and Atlantis. So those of you that have a lot of that in your chart will have like a lot of Atlantean energy, connection to Atlantean timelines, mermaid energy, water energy, and then also that kind of like more technological scientist side, where you kind of just really like technology, and you're into like sound technology, crystals and stuff like that, and then also working with like water energy. We got here. So, actually that was kind of flipped out. I almost feel like these were flipped out for a reason. So, let's go ahead and leave those there. So, air signs. We got 29 with the journey and 16 with the eagle. And right off the bat, I'm getting highly angelic, alien energy, of course, with the air signs. That's very prominent. 29 is also 11. So air signs are also going through an initiation, working towards moving into that Christed consciousness energy, that seraphim energy, and then also finding balance with your dark side. So the way I'm seeing this, I see the eagle and the jaguar, so I see this as almost like the jaguar kind of stays into the shadows and is very, very prowly, and the eagle also has like the alpha predator energy, but from the sky. So one from the ground, one from the sky. So you're looking at earth and air energy. So working with getting very grounded, and maybe finding that grounding energy, finding a firm root foundation. This could be changing or shifting your home life, and perhaps maybe doing this a little bit behind the scenes. I'm not going to say so much sneaky, but very well thought out and kind of kept within. Like you're not going around and telling everybody your plans. And there's definitely an inner journey with involved in this. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, so there's a lot of wisdom involved as you go within. See with the owl there, and you see how he's kind of got his arms crossed over his chest, as if there was almost like you're going deep within that heart chakra portal, really connecting with all the aspects of your past life, everything you learned from past lives, and taking that knowledge, that understanding, that wisdom, and allowing it to shift around something in your reality that was needing to change. And so this is working on a very unconscious level behind the scenes. There's a moon here, so that's confirmation that this is happening behind the scenes. All right, and this is giving you the opportunity to really spread your wings and fly and be your best self. The eagle is very regal, so this could even be putting yourself into positions of not so much authority, but maybe leadership is a better word. Leadership positions, just alpha type positions. There's that alpha sync. Who was I talking to? Angelfish, when we were talking about alpha and omega earlier today. So there's a synchronicity right there. Yes, witch moon, the owl. So I love this because I am an air sign as well, a Libra, and one of my main guides is an owl man. So I love owl synchronicities. And of course I get a lot of, synchronicities, connections, bird guides, feline, of course, as well. So this reading resonates with me as an air sign. And I just realized that I usually don't even think about myself when we do these readings. So how many air signs we have still here? We have Scott Murphy. Who else is an air sign in the chat here? Let me know what your spirit guide is. If you have a spirit guide that you work with, if you have like a specific one, whether it's an owl, an eagle, a specific type of bird, or a feline, if any of these cards are resonating with you on that level. You have a bunny spirit guide. I mean, the hare is a very powerful spirit guide. I don't doubt that. Not one bit. All right, air signs. That deck, I think, is done. I think it said what it needed to say. Oh yeah, Hannah Mari, you're also an air sign. May all the beautiful sovereign souls here be blessed in divine favor and unconditional love always, connecting us all to the infinite love and wisdom that flows to us all. Thank you for being. Oh, thank you. That was beautiful. I'm here, air sign. Oh, yay, Morgan. You're out? Are you off? Are you off to outer space, Emoji King? Air sign. Yay. Okay, cool. Perfect. Gemini. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you're Gemini too, Morgan. Perfect. Oh, so you guys get 2 more cards. So, ooh, this is so perfect for you too. So, there's definitely a new beginning coming in for you guys, air signs. And for a lot of you, this is definitely reluctant, okay? You guys are a little bit afraid of this new beginning. Some of you have been put into situations where you were structuring your life over a fear-based thought belief system that kept you stuck, that kept you in a situation that you didn't need to stay in. Okay, and so in order to get out of that, you're having to take a leap of faith There is going to be an unexpected opportunity coming in for you, and you have to have the courage in that moment to take that leap, okay? So a lot of you guys are kind of afraid of that. Don't be afraid. You're going to make the right decision no matter what. Because whatever it is, you're getting a really big happy outcome. Can you see that? The Sun card? All right? So, I mean, you just need to let go of that fear of that new beginning, because you're about to go on a really powerful journey. That new beginning might involve a tower moment. I'm just going to tell you right now. It might involve a tower moment in order for that journey to begin, and that's probably why you have to kind of go within and know that things are being worked out for you behind the scenes. This is going to allow you to tap into new ideas, new inspirations, parts of you that maybe were being completely ignored because they were hiding in the shadows. You weren't allowing them to come forward and show themselves because they were just kind of waiting for you to notice them. They were there all along. You had to see them. You had to kind of look for them. They were there. They were just hiding. Just like the jaguar, when it's in those trees, it's not the easiest thing to see in the world, but if you look, you find it. Okay, so that's that new beginning as it comes in. There's sunflowers, and there's even butterflies here, so that is a significant transformation that you're going to go through this new beginning, this tower moment that comes in. Don't be afraid. It might be a little scary. You might have to jump. You might have to take a leap of faith. You might just have to trust that the universe has your back. And know that you're going to get out of that tower, and it's going to put you into something amazing. All right, it's going to give you the opportunity to spread your wings and fly, and tap into a more authentic version of you, where you don't have to hide behind masks and suits that people designed for you and said, wear this and be this. This is how you're supposed to look. This is how you're supposed to act. This is how you're supposed to talk. Wolves, bears, and snakes in my space have been wondering if a water sign can survive in the mountains. I live on a boat house most of my life in the water. I don't know. Alright, so we got quite a bit of cards here. These all wanted to come out in reverse. So, it looks like the biggest block that a lot of you air signs are having is maybe not getting the messages or not trusting the messages that you're getting. That are trying to move you into that direction, and that could be because it involves taking a leap of faith that is scaring you. But whatever that is, it's going to help you manifest that community, because right now it's just kind of like sitting there waiting for you to connect with it. But there is like a big log blocking that home, that family, that foundation, that new community. This could be a community or just a new family. So you need to let go of that fear, air signs, so that you can move into that successful abundance, that happy timeline. And this is going to involve some inner work, okay? Some going within, some meditation, some talking to your higher self to get there. It's not going to be easy. There is a celebration coming in for you in this new beginning. So the Three of Water is my fertility card as well. So that coupled with a new beginning means that you could have some kind of a graduation, wedding announcement. This could be even a new baby coming in because you move out of an energy that was preventing that. Or this could be birthing a new project through that inner work that you did, allowing you to move into something very fertile, something very abundant for you, something very emotionally fulfilling for you. Air signs. And let's see if there's any more messages that want to come out. Pay attention to your intuition. Okay, with the Moon card. Remember how I said there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes? Pay attention to your intuition and release those fears that are holding you back. The fears of you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities telling you that it's time to move on. Okay? With the Eight of Water, it's time to find something more emotionally fulfilling, something that is spiritually and emotionally fulfilling, something that's going to help your soul grow, something that's going to bring you happiness in life. Pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, because it's moving you in the right direction right now. A lot of you guys are kind of ignoring that. So be aware. Those of you, this is not for everybody. This is maybe just for some of you. Those of you that are ignoring the signs and synchronicities from your higher self that are trying to open up that path for you, pay attention. There are opportunities that are coming in for you. Don't worry if any of them you've missed in the past. Know that they're coming in for you now in the future. Now that you have the awareness that you have to release those fears and that you have to just trust that the universe has your back and just let go. Okay? So don't be afraid to let go. Alright, you guys? Tuning your intuition. Beautiful. If I get the loan and the house, I'm going to have a big kumbaya, everyone invited. I'd love to make a sustainable community, but an acre won't get me very far, perhaps a few tiny homes. An acre is all you need to get started, though. You know? You start small and work your way up. It's about that dream, right? It's about knowing that the universe has your back, taking that leap of faith. And also releasing the things that are holding you back. Alright, this is, those of you, I know that's a big message for a lot of you, time to move on. So if you're holding on to something that's draining you emotionally, it's time to let go and move forward. Lots of good things, the universe. Alright, I'm going to check up on the chat. How's everybody feeling right now? We're about an hour in. I'm going to call it here soon. Yep, like remnants of, oh, where did it go? Of old shadows that get stuck in there somewhere. I do love finding them and changing my perspective. Me too, I find new ones all the time. Stephen Talbot! I know you're here because somebody said your name. I just don't know. I'm saying hi to you. Dogs keep chasing them away. Keep seeing deer tracks. Interesting. I wonder if you have some deer guides that are trying to connect with you. Good night, Genevieve. I love you. Just popped in to say hey, y'all. Going to sleep. Astral party tonight. Alright, see ya in the astral. We gonna party like it's 1999. Resonating a lot. Beautiful. Stag energy. Beautiful. Say Morgan, spot on. Completely resonating in the way that I love, and I laugh at how amazing it all it is. Aww. Fun new perspective, Sundry. Saw a video with a young buck following a cougar around in the dark. Interesting. Thanks, Phil. I'm Virgo rising, and Virgo is an earth sign, so I'm hoping she'll help me out. Plus, there is a creek that runs through the mountain at this house, so I'm looking to buy her, perhaps. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, the water signs can, but I live right next to a huge lake. That's awesome. Elementals. Pictured the mountains and always have had to have a creek, and there's one running through this house. You've been definitely manifesting that. That's beautiful. Incredible. Letting go of all of the beliefs and characters and just being free. Incredible. Letting go to allow the flow. Exactly. And you're doing incredible. Excuse me. Clearing more energy for you guys. You're doing incredible work, Morgan. Powerful. And all of you that are working with me, I'm so proud of you for it's not easy to kind of take that step forward and start doing things like the hypnotherapy work that I do. That takes massive integration, because we look at parts of you that you didn't want to look at before, and we heal those parts of you so that you can move beyond them. And I'm proud of each and every one of you that are doing that work with me. Like, honestly, I am honored to be able to be the facilitator and work with you guys, but more than anything, I'm proud of you for just taking that step forward and doing the work for yourself. Intuition, yes. Feeling tired yet excited. Yes, thank you. The share was magical, and I'm so grateful I was guided here. I'm glad you came here too. You can thank Chakra Bunny. That's how I found your channel. And the tea bags. It's amazing the synchronicities that bring us all together, family. Amazing Faery, you are so spot on tonight. Thank you, Marty. Phil loved the dragons. Yes. We love dragons here. This is definitely the shining, the gift. It's so cool, though. I need to book another session. Yes, you do, Soul Moons, now that you're back. I'm very excited you're back. And definitely book one as soon as you can. I think you're behind a month, so make sure you book a couple sessions, because I don't think you booked one last month. So we gotta get you caught up, girl. All right, so does anybody have any questions about the energy or what's going on in your life right now? Otherwise, I'm gonna call it for the night. Yes, the work is amazing, and I'm so proud of all of you guys. I've seen so many of you change just in the past month. Those of you that have been working with me for over a month, just your perspectives have changed. I've also noticed a lot of you have started looking quite a bit younger. I don't know if it's just me, but that have been working with me extensively. I feel like the healing work that you've been doing on yourselves is affecting your health in a positive way and age reversing. Yes, I am, but we've had some big shifts, yes. LOL, I'm going to have to make a video of what the kids did to the living room while I was pleasantly engaged, but well worth it. More, the wife went to bed early. Time to get them to bed now. Oh, you better get those kids to bed. I know, I had to get mine to sleep before I started the live, because otherwise they will go crazy. But my kids are pretty good about, like, I've kind of trained them since they were little on a schedule. Oh, you're welcome, Zeno. New name. Thank you for being here. So that I could get work done at night. So I try to have them asleep by 8 tonight. It was a little bit late. That's why I couldn't get started till 8:15. But yeah, it definitely helps to have them asleep while I'm doing these lives. Otherwise, I'd probably be running. I mean, my cat keeps me up and down enough as it is. Show Fairy Love, sweetest of dreams. Sweetest of dreams, Sundry Girl, and I'm so glad you were here tonight. Abundant gratitude, Fairy and friends. Thank you for subbing, Phi Harmonics. Thank you so much for being here. How did you start on your healing journey? Tim, I started my healing journey a couple years ago when I had my awakening. Actually, I think what triggered my awakening was I kind of went down this kind of spiral. I got really, really, really sick. I had numerous health problems, and the doctors basically told me there was no cure for, you know, what I had. And it was just something I was going to have to deal with for the rest of my life, and I wasn't ready to accept that. It made me so upset that they were like, well, there's nothing you can really do, and there's no cure. You're just going to have to deal with this for the rest of your life. I was just like, so I changed my whole life. I changed the way that I ate, and I started the Dr. Sebi diet, and then somewhere along the lines of that, I started getting into like fairies and witchcraft and stuff like that. So I did a spell, and when I did that, it opened my third eye, and I had visions. I started having visions. I started having very powerful visions, and that kind of led me to understand why I was having the visions, which led me to understand more about spirituality, which led me to open up and start using my gifts more intentionally. I was using them a lot unintentionally and unconsciously, realizing that a lot of the disorders that I thought I had were just my gifts and my spiritual abilities being suppressed, and that causing external malfunctions in my body, basically. Those of you that have been with me for a long time have kind of a basic idea. The journey I've been on the past 2 years, from being very sick to where I am now, where a lot of the things that were keeping me sick, like the only thing I really deal with now is ascension symptoms, and even those have improved drastically from where they were when I first started. So, and then I hardly ever get sick anymore. Like, I haven't even been sick for at least a year, not even a cold, nothing. The ascension symptoms is about all I deal with. I hardly ever have seizures anymore. hardly get migraines anymore. Like, I've improved so much, it's insane, just by healing myself through energy work, through alchemy, and then also through healing the trapped emotions within my body, no longer carrying old belief systems and programs and structures that didn't serve my highest good. So that has allowed me to significantly improve my health, my life, my well-being, and just the way that I look and the way that I feel about myself. Good night, Marty. Sounds like you're integrating intense amounts of light, Sarah. Yes. Sarah is Sarah's going through really powerful integrations, you guys, like, especially with the work we've been doing together. So everybody who feels guided, please send her some love, some light, some healing energy. She could definitely use it. It's been intense, especially right now, and we just had a session recently where I think you have another one on Sunday. So yeah, be prepared for that. Good night, Adam. Alright, if I haven't said goodnight to all of you yet, I want to say goodnight to everyone. And I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for being here. And I'm sure I'm probably not even in the camera because I can't see. So I'm going to make sure I can see you guys while I'm saying goodnight. I love you all so much, and I will see you next Friday. And I am going to start trying to put out more videos for you all because I do need to get the watch time up. Can I share the spell? Because I'm trying to start my healing business. You know, the spell I did was channeled, so it's not one that I like got from a book or from another person. It was just kind of intuitively channeled for that energy, that specific energy. So what I recommend is that you do the same. You talk to your higher self and you channel something specific for you, for accessing your abilities. Is basically, I said that I did not want to be bound anymore. I wanted to release myself from any blocks that were limiting me. I wanted to be able to see the unseen. And it was kind of built around that. Honestly, I don't even remember exactly how I worded it because it was channeled. Everything that I do, any kind of spell work that I do is all channeled from my higher self. So I don't know. I couldn't really share it because it just wouldn't be, it wouldn't work for, unless you were doing it specific to, because I did it specific to that day, to the energy that was aligned to in the cosmos. So my recommendation for you is to do the same. What energy are you aligned to in the cosmic energy at that time? Like, can you capitalize on, like, say, is it a full moon, or is there a specific planet that is conjuncting with the sun, or with your moon sign, or with your Jupiter sign, or with one of your nodes, or something like that you can work with? Like, if you want, like, the North Node would help with that, Jupiter would help with that, with the expansion, or the sun. So if you have, like, energies that are aligned with that, maybe connect with that, and then just set the intention to open the third eye. I don't think it's going to be the same for everybody, honestly. For me, I think it was just I needed to wake up and I needed to access my third eye to start having the visions to kind of step into my role. And the path I was going down wasn't so great. So I it's not that I'm like trying to keep the spell from anybody. It's just that I don't think it would really work for anyone else, because it was just kind of like written for that moment, for that time, specific for that energy, with my own specific intentions behind it. But it was a really cool experience. I did do a video about it, where I talked about the experience that I had. So I will post a link in the comments after the chat for that video. It's from like 2 years ago. So yeah, if anybody's interested and wants to check that out, I'll post it in the comments after the live is over for you guys. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and call it. And I love you all so much. And we'll see you all next Friday. Bye.